The Witch's Revenge. In the shadow of the olden woods of Alderidge, a town whispered with unease, lay the legend of Esmerelda Thornheart, a woman condemned for witchcraft centuries ago, her fate sealed by fire at the stake. It was said her final curse echoed through the forest, a promise of vengeance upon the descendants of those who wronged her. Centuries passed, and the legend of Esmerelda became nothing more than a tale to frighten children. But in Alderidge, some secrets refused to die. Nathan and Sarah, siblings by blood and explorers by heart, stumbled upon the ruins of what was once Esmerelda's home while trekking through the Alderidge woods. Unaware of the curse, they took a charred locket from the ruins, a relic of the past, as a memento of their adventure. Strange occurrences began the night they returned home. Objects moved on their own, chilling whispers filled their rooms, and an unexplainable coldness pervaded their home. Nathan, ever the skeptic, dismissed these events as coincidences, but Sarah felt an unsettling connection to the locket and the legend it represented. One fateful night, the true horror revealed itself. Sarah awoke to find her room bathed in an eerie green light, and there, at the foot of her bed, stood the spectral figure of Esmerelda Thornheart, her eyes burning with an otherworldly fire. She pointed a gnarled finger at Sarah and whispered a curse so vile it chilled her to the bone. The next day, Sarah fell gravely ill, her life slipping away as if drained by an unseen force. Desperate to save his sister, Nathan sought the help of a local historian. Uncovering the grim truth of their lineage, their ancestors were among those who had condemned Esmerelda. Realizing the locket was the conduit of Esmerelda's curse, Nathan returned to the ruins to confront the witch's spirit and plead for his sister's life. The woods seemed to close in around him, the trees whispering accusations, the ground beneath his feet bristling with the memory of the witch's fury. As he reached the crumbling ruins, the ghostly figure of Esmerelda appeared before him, her presence more terrifying than any tale had depicted. Nathan fell to his knees, offering the locket back to her, apologizing for the sins of his forebears, begging for mercy. Esmerelda's spectral form hovered before him, her gaze penetrating his soul. She took the locket, and her haunting visage softened, her eyes reflecting centuries of pain and betrayal. Nathan felt the weight of her sorrow, a burden carried through generations, a cycle of hatred and revenge that had poisoned Alderidge. With a piercing scream that shook the very earth, Esmerelda's spirit erupted in a blinding light, the locket disintegrating in her grasp. Then, as suddenly as she had appeared, she was gone, her curse lifted, leaving Nathan alone in the silence of the woods, the dawn breaking through the darkness. He rushed home to find Sarah recovering, the color returning to her cheeks, the life to her eyes. They embraced, tears of relief mingling with the dawning realization of the ordeal they had endured. The town of Alderidge slowly returned to normal, but the legend of Esmerelda Thornheart was forever changed. No longer was she the vengeful witch of tales. She had become a symbol of the pain caused by fear and misunderstanding, a reminder of the cycle of vengeance that could only be broken by forgiveness and repentance. Nathan and Sarah never forgot the night they faced the witch's revenge, a night that taught them the true horror of hate and the redemptive power of mercy. And in the heart of the Alderidge woods, where the ruins once stood, a single flower bloomed, white and pure, a silent testament to the end of the curse and the beginning of a new legend.